Hello. So this is the beginning of how the garden has survived most of the heat. This is my butternut squash. Doing pretty good. Both of them. They do not like to be in the heat, so I've got lots of shade for all these guys. One of the zucchinis. This will be the first one from that. It's growing very nicely. Still having issues. One of the, I don't know, I forgot which kind of plant this is, but this is tomato. I just don't know which one. It's pretty neat. Got a few coming in here. It's the first ones, but this is not doing bad. You can tell it's curling. And this is pretty cool. I feel like I overfilled it. This is a bell. They finally flowered a little bit, but we don't know yet. This guy over here is definitely what I thought was a bell, but it's not. It is, I have 3 banana peppers in there. So, and this one has, if you see, there's just a lot of peppers. We counted 11 until James started eating a couple. And then, let's see, we got lots. The beans are doing well, but not coming in, just flowering. And here's my little sneaky guy. A cucumber back there. Already took one off the plant, so it's not doing too bad. There's a couple down here, but we don't know if they're gonna actually happen. These guys are growing, but nothing's happening with them. See, here's the other ones I figured out. So that's 4 bells and 3 banana peppers, and then this is has to be the poblano. I'm hoping. We'll find out once this guy does something, but it's pretty neat. Got a whole bunch of peppers in there. Got one even starting over here. This guy was Big Bertha. My James says a lot of. Got a whole bunch of bells coming in. Yeah, got a few coming in. So yeah, even on the bottom, it's pretty much wants to go. And then this one, of course, is just barely. It hasn't really started to flower. It's like one. You see, like one right there. And this is a bush. This is the only bush one I got. My other zucchini's doing well. We already took 2 off, I believe, this plant. This one, I believe, maybe a couple too. This is the lemon cucumber. It goes really nuts. You can tell I've got the beans still around here. It's really insane. Let's see if I can get to see a couple. There's a little one down here. Got one growing there. There's a few more. But these things are not easy. They're just going, this thing grows like a huge bush. And then our yellow squash. You're going to see how this one does over here because I took out its buddy. This is the one that's connected, which is still very strange. They're very connected, but I put a lot more soil in it so you can't see. And then this was where the leeks were. Now there's a whole bunch of leeks in there and onions. And the whole top's cut off. We'll see what happens. It's an experiment. Then this one right here, we have little Roma coming in already. See, little baby Romas. And then for some reason the asparagus has gotten really crazy lately. So has the rhubarb, which is nice. Our grapes are doing good. Yeah, we're still sharing them with the birds. Yeah, but this one seems to be the one that's getting picked clean a little bit more than the rest. But we just want this one to get big and juicier. And the blackberry's doing really well. Blueberry, not so much. But the blackberry, we got one little itty bitty baby right here. But there's a whole bunch coming in compared to what I actually expected. And the flowers and herbs. Okay, a minute. Then here's my red potato. it will be coming time probably in about a few weeks from now. The flowers are all coming in, and I've been nipping them every time I can. You can tell. Don't have to water much, but I'm still trying to keep it okay. And then over here are russet potatoes. These guys aren't doing too bad. They're not huge or anything, but for this little area, really nice. Now here's our sunflowers. Yay! You can. We've got quite a few, and there's a whole lot in there. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of little ones in there, and our wonderful garden over here. Go around the corner. Alright, so we'll go from right here. The mint and oregano in the corner, and the mint and lemon balm are doing fine. It's just heat made them all crazy. This is all not happy at all either. It's like no strawberries, all dried out. Then we have a sun sugar right here, I believe. Yeah, sun sugar. And they're not too bad. We've got a few of them on there. And then we have our cucumber, trying to get it to grow. Look at, we got a little itty bitty baby. So it's really cool. And then as you can see, this is like flowering, like really flowering. It's just not getting as much as you would think. So hopefully after I did a little bit of mating earlier, it will happen and we'll get some. So we're getting a few, and these are lemon drops. And of course we have a few I've eaten. We've got, let me see, no, these were all picked clean by me and James already earlier. But we've even gotten more beans coming in. Lots of purple beans. And our pintos. These look so cool so far. I'm just wrapping them through it. This one's not doing too good. It's a brandy, pink brandy, but for some reason it's just not, it just doesn't want to, it's flowering very little, and it's not getting any fruit, none. So sad. It's at an awkward position with the sun and stuff, but of course another sun sugar and the Roma. We got plenty of sun sugars coming in. And we have a few Romas coming in. I love it. Yummy. Over here we have one of our cucumbers surviving, which is really nice. And cherry tomatoes doing well. This is what was hiding around all the carrot seeds, carrot flowers. So that was what it was protecting. I did plant more beans around it and everything, but I have a feeling with the heat it's just not coming up. It's having a big issue with the heat still. Even though the temperatures are going down supposedly into the high 80s, like 91. We'll see. But these guys are doing okay that are established. These are green beans, which I didn't know were going to pull. So they're like wanting to vine everywhere. I haven't planted a few in another space. And then the Roma in the back's doing well. Another sun sugar is doing nicely. And this is another cherry tomato. Yes, I like cherries. So we've finally got some more different area. This is where our garlic was. That was harvested and almost dry. So this one is a purple tomatillo. Then I have the green one there, the green one here, and purple there. So this one's having some problems. I figure it's the same because of the sun. That one is the only one that's actually showing, if you look, that it's gotten big. A couple of them has been pollinated. And we got this guy, this big old guy. He's already there, and he's getting full. Then we have another one in the back. Yay! Didn't know that one was there. So now that I moved these, got them closer, it seems the bees seem to be able to pollinate it just a bit easier. These are starting to look even more promising. but the heat has definitely got to go. Now we've got the Japanese cucumber I transplanted over back here, so we'll hope for that one. And then we have purple beans down here, and off to the side we have the green beans, which needed something to wrap around, so see, it's pretty cool. But I'm just going to let them lie wherever they happen to go. Tried, as I said, planting more beans into this area, and a few on either side of the cucumber, but this is when it came to, yeah, they wanted to come out and play, but the heat is just too much for them. They even one over there curled up, can't see it. And then like this one, it just curls. So we can see what happens. You see the sunflowers behind there? They're almost flowering. It'd be so neat if they do. I really like it. So this is pretty neat. I love my little garden. Let the 80 degrees would be a wonderful thought. Our sage is doing her second turnaround of flowers, hopefully. I had to cut them down, but that's insane. And then, yeah, our oregano in the back and the lemon balm. Watermelon, it's okay. It's just not quite. It's having such a hard time. I'm just letting it go and hope. That's it. And then, of course, we have my horseradish in the back hiding. And then the other oregano, which doesn't want any. And we have some onions back here. And parsley with some dill. A little hidey corner when the sun's not out. So this area ended up not surviving. This was celery and a couple beans, and nothing happened but this guy. So I just let it keep growing. So this will be all where the lettuces and the greens will be, because even the tomato that's right here is not doing as well. It needs a lot more sun. So I've learned. This will be my bed with a whole bunch of greens for a while. But at least we have a little tomatoes. See, little babies? I really like it. Yay! So far, so good. Yeah. Having a little bit is better than having nothing. That looks pretty cool. Bye!